Hi, you guys. So, who can relate to this? You took the time to put your makeup on, and when you left the house, you had a nice full coverage. It looked flawless. You had either a matte or a little bit of a dewy finish, and then you get to wherever you're going. You get sight of yourself in the mirror, and you're like, holy cow, what happened? Your flawless finish is gone, your full coverage is gone, and your makeup just looks kind of cakey. It looks heavy, it looks cracky, and that matte finish that you had is certainly gone. Well, I can relate to that, and I've done a lot of trial and error, and I'm going to show you and give you some of my tips on how I am able to get my full coverage, have that flawless finish, and have it last through my 12-hour night shift. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start with about a pea-sized amount of our Touch Glorious Face Primer. Just rub it all over your face and rub it in. Next, we're going to move on with our Touch Behold Setting Spray. I know this is a weird step, but trust me, if you put it on underneath your makeup, it helps. This step is where things are going to be a little bit different. If you are using a liquid foundation, you're going to put your Skin Perfecting Concealer on second. But since I'm using a powder foundation, I'm going to go ahead and put it on first since it is a cream. I use it to highlight up under my eyes and cover any dark spots or scarring. I'm going to take a dry beauty blender and just blend it in. This step doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to go ahead and buff it in when you use your powder foundation as well. For the next step, I'm going to use our Touch Mineral Pressed Powder Foundation, and I'm going to use the powder concealer brush to buff it in. This again is a step that you can skip if you do not have oily skin, but if you have oily skin, I highly recommend it. I'm going to take the Touch Behold setting powder and I'm going to set any of those areas, especially where I put that cream concealer. Our final step in making your makeup stay on all day is going in and putting a liberal spray of the Touch Behold setting spray on again. I hope this helps.